Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity, the Rock Reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island, what planet, what universe. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. We got the police cam. Now, on this one is sort of going to be a surprise. I don't know what's coming up, but wife discovers her husband's sick secret. Who knows what this is, but I have a feeling it's not going to be anything good. Let's get right to it, guys, because I'm excited. And before we do, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Let's get right to it, guys. Let me fix this up. Hold up. Wife discover husband sick secret. Let's get right to it, guys. Hold up. Let me fix this up. Let me hook this up. Let me hook it up. Let's go.
So when he took you in the room, what did he say to get you to go to the room?
He said you can't tell anybody.
We got reports that
Excuse me, guys, but I already got the feeling what it is. I heard that little girl. Oh, man, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look good.
So when he took you in the room, what did he say to get you to go to the room?
He said you can't tell anybody.
we got reports that the child made some allegation against your husband.
Okay.
We had fun with kids on vacation. That's what I'm saying.
She told me, I have a secret, but I can't tell you, and she started crying.
Well, I lived a boring life. Didn't know I was going to wake up a hardened criminal. What the heck did I do?
And the other child said that you walked into a room and shut the door behind you guys. For a 5-year-old to be very descriptive about that, obviously
That's-
concerns, right?
Yeah.
So
You
you got,
just tell him a big up.
well,
Why would he do this to her?
A parent's worst nightmare comes true when a 5-year-old makes a stomach-churning allegation against one of her friend's fathers. As the truth comes to light, it's not only worse than anyone thought possible, but proves that sometimes the worst monsters are the ones hiding in plain sight.
So it's like I keep finding myself in the middle of this stuff.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the evening of April 24th, 2022, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office in Palmetto, Florida, receives a disturbing 911 call from a concerned parent.
My daughter's 5 years old. She was getting dressed in her pajamas this evening, and she told me, I have a secret, but I can't tell you, and she started crying. And I said, well, you know, there's no secrets between mommy and you. And she said,
Guys, offhand, of course, we just started this video. It's a long video. But offhand, I just want to say that this guy is preying, based on what I see, this guy is preying on 5-year-old kids. That is a dangerous individual, guys. This guy's more dangerous than even serial killers in my book, because at least serial killers, they hunt down adults. This guy is preying on 5-year-old, basically babies.
well, I don't want you to be upset. She claims that it happened today, this afternoon. We were celebrating another neighbor's birthday party.
The little girl claims one of her neighbors did something unthinkable to her. Deputies are sent to the caller's house, but park down the street in order to avoid bringing attention to the home.
We're not going to confront this guy. I mean, if these allegations are true, Cax can come out and do stuff, not us.
Yes.
hi.
Hi.
The deputies sit down with the 5-year-old, but nothing can prepare them for the harrowing story she will tell.
So do you have any friends in the neighborhood?
I got this guy. So he shut the door.
What?
He shut the door and
The little girl describes the man inappropriately touching her.
Who's that?
Thompson's.
You said Thompson from... Okay.
Mr. Thompson is one of their neighbors who lives down the street. He's the father of some of the children she plays with.
So when he took you in the room, what did he say to get you to go to the room?
He said you can't tell anybody. He said follow me.
Okay.
Guys, it's highly unlikely, highly unlikely that a 5-year-old child like this is going to lie. And not just lie, but actually let's just say we're not gonna say lie. We're gonna say make up some shit like this because she's being descriptive. Usually kids like this don't have that good of imagination to be lying like that.
And then you guys got in the room, and did he show you any pictures of anything?
He showed me like younger girls like me
Where do you have those pictures?
when we were in Georgia.
Okay. Did anything else happen in Georgia?
Mm,
No, nothing else happened in Georgia.
no.
Well, I appreciate you sharing your secret with me. I gotta call a couple of people. I'm just gonna call them right out here if you want to go back inside with her. I'll let you know what's gonna happen from there.
With the child and her mother out of earshot, the deputies discussed the situation.
Dad was just freaking out in there and like banging on the walls in his closet, and it scared the kids. I had to go in there and tell him to chill the out. I get why he's upset, but I was just like, listen, dude, you gotta pull it together for your kid's sake, man. What can I say?
I guess he was talking about the little girl's father. Guys, I have a daughter. My daughter is 21 years old now. So she's a grown woman. But when my daughter was 5 years old, I was so protective of my kids. I still am in a way, but I'm a little bit more comfortable because I know she more or less could take care of herself. She's an adult now, but 5 years old, if this was to happen to me as a father listening to this, I don't think I would have let my wife call the cops, guys. I don't know. I mean, you can't really talk because I don't like to really talk because I always say that you don't know what you would do unless the moment comes up. Only the moment will talk. But this would have been a very hard pill to swallow.
Are you willing tonight to go down to Sarasota to get that forensic doctor visit?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured you were, because I know your husband asked about the emergency room.
The swimsuit the 5-year-old was wearing at the birthday party is also collected as evidence. The next day, on April 25th, deputies tracked down 44-year-old Chris Thompson while he's working for the Manatee County Utilities Department.
Hey, Christopher, how you doing, man? Good. What's up? Can you step out for me real quick from the top? So I can walk back to me. Oh, go ahead. We'll talk for a second. We'll explain just a second.
Here, why don't you take a seat right there?
Okay. Dude, seriously, you can't tell me anything?
I can't. They'll explain it to you in a minute.
Though they keep him in the dark about why he's being detained,
I think even though he's asking why he's being detained, he is asking, but he's not really freaking out like that. He's calm and collective. So I think he does have a good idea what's going on.
doesn't stop one of the deputies from talking to Chris's coworker.
Serious?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Real bad.
Yeah. Texting someone? Oh, actually. Taking one of his kids and something?
Yeah. That's not his, but yeah.
Wow, did you hear that, guys? Did you hear that? I'm going to rewind it a little bit. The coworker actually took a guess on what it was, and he's on the money. So that points to this guy having a history, or this guy being known for this shit. That proves that this is this guy's MO.
Serious?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Real bad.
Yeah. Texting someone? Oh, actually. Taking one of his kids and something?
Yeah. That's not.
See, look. How the hell doesn't he know? Well, did he rob a bank? Why didn't he guess? Did he rob a bank? Did he kill somebody? You know, if they said real serious, I would have said, did he kill somebody? That would have been the first question. But that would have been my first guess. His guess was he touching one of these kids? Something wrong.
His, bro. Yeah. You never know with people. You never know. So.
While they wait for the transport to arrive and take custody of Chris, they allow him to sit inside a vehicle.
I'm just so freaking puzzled over this thing. I feel like I'm getting thrown into something and I just don't know what it is. I'm your ride, sir.
While Chris is transported to the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, other deputies arrive at his home where his wife Charlotte answers the door.
Hi, how you doing? Are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on a call. Can I end my call?
Yes.
You're
please.
welcome to come in.
Okay.
Charlotte is asked to step into her backyard and is told that she's not allowed to enter the home without one of the deputies.
Your husband's on his way to talk to the detective at our office. He just wants us to just stand by with you here.
Is this, what's it in regards to? I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. They just told us to just hold on to the house while they get the search warrant signed by a judge.
Okay, I feel a little better if I knew what was going on. Or who? Is it in regards to my husband?
I believe so, since he's on the way to the office to talk to our detective, so I'm assuming it's about him.
It's not submitted yet, so it's going to be a little bit.
Do something?
I have no idea, ma'am.
I lived a boring life. Didn't know I was gonna wake up a hardened criminal. What the heck did I do?
He said he lived a boring life. He's gonna wake up a hardened criminal. You've been a hardened criminal.
I'm Detective Blake. The Burge. What's your name again?
Chris Thompson.
Chris.
Thompson.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
we need to make sure we have the right guy because it's the first time
Yeah.
I've had. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Telling him that.
The detective goes over Chris's Miranda rights.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
It depends what this is, because if it's something I'm out in the middle of, I don't want to be.
Yeah, like I said, like that, that's kind of like the last thing. You can exercise these rights at any time and not answer any questions or make any statements. That's your right.
Yeah, I just want to know what the heck's going on.
Okay. So you are willing to talk to us then?
For the moment.
Okay.
With Chris finally agreeing to speak, the detective gives him a hint about why he's there.
So tell me about this past weekend, because why you're here is because of over the past weekend.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Chris explains that he took his 3 children, aged
He already knows what's going on. Right there, you could tell that he knows what's going on. You see that O that he gave? Oh, he knows already what's going on.
finally agreeing to speak, the detective gives him a hint about why he's there.
So tell me about this past weekend, because why you're here is because of over the past weekend.
Oh,
weird.
See?
Yeah.
Weird.
Chris explains that he took
there
his
he
3
knows.
children, aged 11, 7, and 5, to a birthday party for one of their neighbor's kids. He says that throughout the course of the day, the children ended up playing at multiple houses, including his own. He also states that his wife wasn't there because she was at the hospital with her grandmother.
Did anything happen with his children yesterday why you could possibly be here?
No.
Okay. Were his kids in your house at any time?
Oh, they were all in and out, yeah.
Okay. Were you inside the house with any of those kids?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
and
who?
all of mine. We had it because we were doing gymnastics in my house, my girls, and my son was there too. And I don't remember all of them. Yeah, one of the neighbor kids.
I don't know, guys, but as a man, I would see it very inappropriate for me to be in the house by myself without my wife, with a bunch of kids in the house. I would, whether they, especially babies like 5-year-olds and stuff like that. Even if you don't do nothing to them, even if nothing happens, still something could happen. They could get hurt or whatever, and you would be responsible. Or something like this could happen. As a man, I would not allow that. I would not be in the house with 5-year-old kids belonging to other people, other people's kids. I would just not do it. I would not feel comfortable.
Was there.
Who was that?
I forgot her name. Sorry, my anxiety's crazy today. I'm trying to think. Okay. I can't think of her name now.
Was it? Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
So were you guys alone inside your house by any chance?
Not alone. No, we had all the kids there.
The next arrival at Charlotte and Chris's house is someone from Child Protective Services, and this seems to tip off Charlotte that the situation is far more concerning than she initially believed.
I think the detective wants to talk to the kids too. So he said if you can go with her and pick up the kids and you guys could meet at the office over there.
Oh.
You can follow her to the office
Okay. Okay.
with the kids.
Sure.
Okay?
You want me to take the kids or?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants you to take...
Whoa. I'm so sorry. Wait, I can't take my kids?
He wants her to come with her and you can follow her with her to the
My
office.
kids don't know her.
I understand.
I'm happy to, I will load them in the car. I will follow you. But can somebody...
See, she already knows. Like she doesn't know, but she knows something big going on when she can't go pick up the kids at school. She knows already. Like she's already like, what the fuck is going on? Like she's wondering. Like she's already realizing this is something serious.
Please tell me what's going on.
They'll explain it to you when they get to the.
You're really scaring me. The fact that, like, I don't know what's going on.
Without telling Charlotte any more details, they decide that CPS will pick up the children from school and she will follow them to the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. In Chris's interview, the detective asks him about the 5-year-old daughter of one of his neighbors, the same little girl a deputy spoke to the night before.
So, is saying that you showed her some images on your cell phone.
Images on my phone.
That's correct, or a tablet or some kind of electronic device.
Well, they watch YouTube on my phone.
But you specifically showed her these images.
Of what?
Of you in a state.
Oh, heck no. No.
No?
No.
Don't have any idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, no. There's nothing like that on my phone.
Did you go into a bedroom with her yesterday?
No.
You know, guys, no disrespect to anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel bad, but as a parent, I would not in any way let my daughter be in another house with just a grown man there. And I would want to know where my daughter is, my 5-year-old daughter is at all times. And if I find out that she's in the neighbor's house playing with friends, and the only person there is a grown man, is an adult man, I would not feel comfortable at all. So yes, I believe my opinion is there was some type of negligence from the parents' part. Not that makes this right, guys. Because let me tell you guys, I wanted to say this. There's nothing I hate more in this world than a child molester, guys. There's nobody that I hate. I wish death upon all child molesters, guys. Okay, so I'm not defending them in any way, but I think that the parents of this girl should have been a little bit more vigilant.
Okay, why would she be telling me that?
I'm not sure why. I don't remember going in a bedroom with her.
Did you specifically escort her into the room and shut the door?
No.
Okay, because I have another child that was there saying that is what they saw.
Oh, no.
Also. So saying it, and then I have another child saying that...
what room did I take her in?
Your room.
Oh, my room?
Yes.
I don't remember ever having her. I was in my room, but she wasn't.
She described it as your room. So if she's not really familiar with your house that much, she described it as your room. And the other child said that you walked into a room and shut the door behind you guys.
I don't recall doing that.
Okay. So, and then while in the room, something happened where you showed her videos of you, other children performing on you.
No. Oh, good Lord. Hell no.
So obviously concerns.
He's laughing. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Knowing damn well this is all true.
Okay, yeah. Now I see where we're...
So, obviously concerns.
Yeah.
And for a 5-year-old to be very descriptive about that, obviously concerns, right?
Yeah.
Charlotte is asked to speak with investigators away from her children, and she's finally told what's going on.
We got reports that the child made some allegations against your husband.
Okay.
These allegations stemmed from him showing her videos of children performing on himself.
What?
Within the allegations also said that he performed on her.
Oh.
Yes.
When?
Yesterday.
I wasn't around. I was at the hospital with my grandma.
Is very intelligent, it seems like. She's very articulate in the way she speaks. She came in today and talked about these incidents that happened between you and her, and she was very descriptive in those incidents. She described things.
That's exactly what I was going to say. What I meant to say at the beginning, that the little girl was being very descriptive. It's unlikely that a child like that, so young, will be making shit like that up.
Things that you did to her, and she described images that she saw on your phone.
There's definitely...
So here's how I look at things. Okay. Explain why she would be saying those things, and then we can kind of move past those things.
I don't know.
And I'm telling you, how I look at it is, I don't know doesn't explain anything to me, okay? So the reason your kids are here is because he said that when he showed her pictures, it was definitely him, and he was laying on a bed, and there was another child doing this to him.
What?
So obviously we're concerned that...
See, a 5-year-old would not... How would a 5-year-old lie about something like this, guys? A 5-year-old said she saw pictures of another child, him on the bed, and another child performing oral sex on him. A 5-year-old is not gonna make some shit like that up. It's just, it's unlikely.
There's a possibility that he's doing this
To
to...
one of my kids?
Well, we don't know that for sure, but that's why we want you to come down here. That's why we don't want you guys together, because we don't know your relationship with Chris. Obviously, we think that you're going to be a mother that protects and does...
Oh my God, yes.
So...
I really don't know. And we're sure she's talking about me.
I'm 100% positive. We did some research on Chris, and there's some incidents that occurred at 2 different Walmarts.
Wow. See, and I'm not surprised on that. The guy has, this is the guy's MO. The guy has a history of this. There was some other incident that occurred in Walmart. That's what the cops said. So they obviously been doing their homework, guys. This is not the first time. This is not lightning striking. This is lightning striking twice or multiple times.
One a long time ago, like before we even had kids.
Yeah.
That there was an allegation against it, but nothing ever came of it.
Yeah.
I was on a women's retreat when it happened. Like, I remember that, because I remember that investigation, and nothing ever came out of it.
There was one, so that was down in Miami?
No, that was at this Walmart.
Okay. So that's something that obviously shows pattern of this, where he exposed himself to children. And I know there wasn't an arrest made or anything like that, but obviously some concerns there.
When he was first detained, Chris mentioned a previous arrest.
Have you ever been arrested before or anything?
Once before in Canton, Michigan. Oh, really? I had my kid in the car and I ran into the store.
Oh,
My
really?
parents always did. Well, you're not allowed to do that anymore. But I got released and it wasn't anything. They didn't push any charges or anything.
Whether or not this is the same incident is unclear. Either way, it's becoming undeniable that Chris is leaving.
But his wife said that the incident was even before they had kids, and he said, I had my kids in the car, so I don't know.
Something out of his story.
I know you've been involved in incidents where you were a suspect, where children were involved.
The man, there was one where my father walked up.
Here's what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying now.
So I don't want to work around possibilities or maybes or anything like that. I don't want you to worry about what's going to happen. I want you to understand. When I ask you a question, I want the honest truth. Okay? That's what you need to push out now, because right now we're in a situation where what's going on?
Yeah, and I don't know. And at this point, honestly, I want a lawyer because I don't know what I'm being set up with here, and this don't sound normal to me.
Okay.
Like,
well, that's your right to have a lawyer.
Something's really off.
What's going to happen right now is that we're doing a residential search warrant on your house, on your vehicle. You're being arrested for capital battery on a 5-year-old. Okay. And you're going to be
capital sexual battery. Woo! That's crazy.
Also charged with showing a minor videos. Okay. So that's his situation right now.
So my phone, you can check it. It's not.
Okay.
Of course, my phone's dead.
That's the situation that we're in now. Okay.
All right.
Chris claims his phone is currently broken because earlier that weekend he dropped it in water.
Chris is arrested for what we call a capital battery. Okay. He went to the Manatee County Jail.
Did he say anything? Like, did he admit anything? Like, what did he say?
When confronted about some of the lies that he started, he asked for an attorney.
What?
Okay. So he did elect to talk to me for a little bit, but then once I started confronting, then he asked for an attorney. So
tell the why would he do this to our kids?
So here's what we're gonna do now, okay? We're gonna talk to each of your children separately.
Okay.
Obviously, we would very much hope so that nothing has happened to your children. and that these videos are something that he found, possibly. and that's kind of where we're at this situation.
I feel so bad for her, guys. I feel very bad for her. I feel bad for her, but she's another one that should have been more vigilant. She should have been more vigilant. I mean, let's say she's probably been with this guy maybe close to a decade. If they have kids, 5-year-old kids, maybe 6, 7-year-old kids. So let's say they've been together about 10 years, or a little less than 10 years, let's say. I think red flags would have shown up. I think she needed to be more vigilant. I do understand she's not that type of person. She looks like a regular mom, hardworking mom that loves her children. And I feel bad for her because she wasn't expecting this. But I think looking back, she probably feeling guilty also, because she also should have been more vigilant.
Situation, okay?
Can I call my wife?
No, you're not right now.
How do I get a hold of her?
Well, you can call her when you get to the jail, but we're doing an investigation with her and your children also, okay?
Oh, okay.
So that's why you can't call her.
I got you.
Okay?
All right.
Any suspicion that he would be any bit remotely involved in any of this?
No, not at all.
Okay. We'll start talking to the kids now, okay? So
You just tell him a big up.
Well,
Why would he do this to her?
I don't have an explanation for that.
Please tell me they're okay.
So let's go talk to the kids. You can hang out here if you need anything.
I need a water or
Okay.
something.
I'll get you that for sure.
Wow.
Charlotte had called her father to join them at the sheriff's office, and as the detective gets ready to speak with her 3 kids, her father is brought in to wait with her.
Okay. Oh, so this is a daddy-daughter? Charlie, what's going on? What's wrong? I'm right here. Whatever it is, okay.
No, it's not okay.
What's wrong?
It's not okay.
We'll get through it together. What's wrong?
Supposedly yesterday at the birthday party.
Oh, back up, slow down. What happened?
Supposedly yesterday at the birthday party,
Okay.
Chris took her girl upstairs and explicitly performed, supposedly, and showed her pictures on a phone. I'm like, well, I don't know how that's possible because the phone is on the kitchen table in a bag of rice. It doesn't work.
The confusion here stems from the fact that there are 2 different incidents, one occurring a year ago and the other yesterday. The 5-year-old stated that the incident with the images on Chris's phone was a year ago during a trip.
How do I tell the kids that their father's not coming home? How do I tell the kids?
Or even worse, how do you tell the kids that their father is a sexual predator?
That our marriage is done. I asked, what did he say when you asked him? And he said he started to answer questions and then he shut down and said, get me a lawyer. And I'm like, that's it. We're done.
What?
You only say that if you're guilty. You don't say that. I've got nothing to hide in our house. Go through our house. I don't care. You only say that if you're hiding something.
That's not necessarily true. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you remember the time?
They brought up the Walmart incident.
They know about it?
Yeah, they know about it.
So it's still on.
It's still on file that he was supposedly involved. I'm like, well, they cleared him from everything and nothing ever happened from it.
Earlier during Chris's interview, the detective had attempted to
Her father thought that incident might have gone away maybe because they figured he wasn't involved, but that doesn't mean he's not in the report.
discuss this topic with him.
Have you had anything in the past that you've had any issues with stuff like this?
No, and that's what I'm saying. This whole videos with kids things and all this, that I don't.
Have you ever been questioned by anybody?
No.
About incidents that have occurred that refer to it with children?
No.
Even though the Walmart picture was grainy, it did have a resemblance.
Right. And so they
That's
question
what caused the problem.
Right, but that's not why his license gets flagged. His license gets flagged because there's another Christopher Lee Thompson born on that has a criminal record, not him.
While he didn't discuss the Walmart incident during
What a coincidence, guys, that somebody has the same name as his, same date of birth, and he's also a sexual predator, but it's not him. That's crazy. So you got two Christopher Lee Thompson born in the same day running around preying on kids. That's dangerous.
his initial arrest, Chris mentioned the issues he has with his name.
I have at least one felon that has my name that flags me, like when I go to my kids' school, that they have to verify the picture. So it's like I keep finding myself in the middle of this stuff, and then I have to prove that it's me. And then once I do, then it's, oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, so he's the devil and you're the angel. Okay.
Though it's never clarified what exactly happened at the Walmart, Charlotte and her father discussed the allegation that something occurred while their family was on a trip to Georgia with some of their neighbors, including the 5-year-old victim's family.
Supposedly it happened when we were in Helen, and I said that's absolutely not true because I was with them 100% of the time.
When you what?
When we went to Georgia for the kids, like the neighbor trip, supposedly it happened when we were in Georgia too.
This happened way back then?
That was one, and then this was the second one.
To the same child?
Supposedly, but I can 100% attest that it didn't happen in Georgia because I was there the whole time.
The trip also came up in Chris's interview.
During that time period,
she's not recalling well. I think she's still, it's something inside of her wants to believe that he is not guilty, that he's innocent of these allegations. That's why she is, as far as she remembers, she's saying, yeah, no, he was with me the whole time. Obviously, he wasn't. Obviously, he was not.
did anything ever happen that would cause me to be involved?
No.
Okay. So I'm specifically talking about. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did anything happen with her, or did you show her anything, or talk to her about anything, or do anything with while you're on vacation, and then the same type of situation that possibly happened yesterday?
No, not anything bad. No.
Okay. Anything good?
We had fun with kids on vacation. That's what I'm saying.
Don't count him out yet
Yeah, I bet you did have fun with kids on vacation.
until we know the facts. If he says, yes, I did it, then you know. But if he says, Charlotte, I'm innocent and can look.
Well, anybody can say that. I'm not bailing him out until I have an answer.
A few answers
Well, at least he has a good father-in-law. His father-in-law is giving him the benefit of the doubt. That's a good thing.
were provided by the Thompsons' 3 children. Investigators began with the couple's 11-year-old son.
You feel safe when you're at home.
See, so they have an 11-year-old son. So that means they've been together way longer than 10 years. So that means she should have seen something, guys. I don't know, but there is no way. I mean, a lot of people hide in plain sight. A lot of demons hide in plain sight. I understand that. I get that. But she should have seen something. There was something. She could have been more vigilant, guys. I don't know. I just have to say that.
In school. Yeah. Okay. Has anybody ever touched you in a way that wasn't good? Or asked you to touch them?
No.
No. Okay.
The 7-year-old shared a similar story.
Do you feel safe when you're at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Have you ever seen anything on any phone or any kind of tablet or anything like that that's not something that you shouldn't see? No. Okay.
While waiting for the Thompsons' 5-year-old, the interviewer and CPS worker discussed the troubling case among themselves.
Is it rare that they do that to their own children, or is it
usually pretty
compared away from her family life?
That, and she might she might have thought it was him in the videos. Could have been somebody else. Like if you had downloaded that.
Whoa. Well, you're a lot more clumsier than your sister.
Yeah.
Hi, girl.
How are you?
Welcome. You want to have a seat?
Right. I like your
Did he make you run here?
Has anybody ever shown you anything that made you feel uncomfortable or that wasn't good to look at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who showed you?
My dad.
Your dad.
Uh-oh.
Do you remember what he showed? What he showed you?
He showed me a boy that looked scary.
Really? What did he look like?
He had like a bad, weird face.
Why did your dad show you that?
I don't know. He just showed us, and I'm like, I don't want to see that.
You didn't like it?
No.
Has he ever shown you anything else that isn't good to look at?
Nope.
No.
Just that.
Okay.
After speaking with the children, the interviewer and detective returned to talk with Charlotte, reassuring her that they don't suspect Chris.
Okay, so it seems like he wasn't doing anything to his children, luckily, but still he was doing something to other children, which is just as bad. Okay, so
Chris ever did anything inappropriate with their children. There was, however, another previous incident they hadn't discussed yet.
So there was a report in 2009, February of 2009, at like a Target. Do you recall anything about that?
We got married in December of 2008, and we moved to Dayton, Ohio that June, but I don't know anything about.
So no police report or anything like that that you.
No.
Because the allegations of the one in Hialeah in 2009 are similar to the allegations of the Walmart incident where he was
I
exposed.
have no clue about Target. Never heard of it.
As Charlotte can't provide any clarity about this other potential incident, the detective discusses what will happen now that Chris has been arrested.
So a big hit will be notification through media, because you're gonna have that.
What do you mean?
With the charge that he's gonna be pushed, it's gonna be like a news release and all that stuff.
Wait.
Not saying necessarily, but they can release it in the media. Okay, so just be aware of that. You might get some phone
I
calls.
thought they couldn't do that involving a minor.
When the suspect is a minor.
Did that.
When a suspect is a minor.
yeah, when the suspect is a minor, the old timer is not really paying attention. When the suspect is a minor, they can't show the minor's face. But when it's an adult raping kids, of course they're gonna show him. They're gonna show his face because he could bail out and do the same thing to somebody else's child. So the community, the whole world needs to see his face.
That's different. So they won't release the victim's name, but they'll release his.
So they're going to drag my family through the mud.
According to official.
Come on, man. She should have never said that. You see, that was selfish, guys. That was selfish right there. They're gonna drag my family through the mud. They're not. What about the families of the victim? What about the family of that little girl? What about them? That's crazy, man. That was crazy. That was a selfish statement. I kind of understand her. She's looking out for her family, but that was selfish.
Documents while conducting the search warrant and viewing electronic items located within the Thompsons' residence. Investigators found images on an SD card. The images led them to speak with another of Chris's neighbors and inquire if any of her children wore tight camouflage shorts. The neighbor confirmed that her 12-year-old daughter did. When questioned, the child explained that she routinely goes over to Chris's house to hang out with his children. She said that Chris never made inappropriate comments or touched her in a way that made her feel uncomfortable. However, the images on Chris's SD card were of a child wearing camouflage shorts and were close-ups of her buttocks.
So,
see, why would you do that, guys? This guy is sick. That's why we need to be more vigilant where we let our kids hang out and with who, guys. And it's crazy because I would not feel comfortable with my children in a neighbor's house with just a man. I mean, it could happen with a woman, but I would just not feel comfortable. My 5-year-old daughter in the house. In the house with just a grown man, nah, I can't let that fly.
So then playing what ifs. What if he didn't do it? Then is there like an apology? Records are fixed? Like, does that ever happen?
So right now, the evidence that we have are based upon a little girl that is making some pretty serious allegations, right?
Right.
We also have one of the other girls saying that she went into the room with him. Okay, so that's kind of cooperating with this. And then we also have past incidents where he was showing behavior towards juvenile girls in department stores, exposing himself in department stores. Everything linking up to this being a...
There's no way. See, she's trying to give him the benefit of the doubt at the end of the day that he's going to be set free. They're going to apologize to him because he was innocent of all these charges. No, that's not going to happen. It's just too much shit. Too many evidence.
More probable than not. The parents didn't come forward and say, hey, I saw them doing this. The little girl did. She made full disclosures. There's no reason for her to make these disclosures unless the incidents occur.
Law enforcement also discovered Chris possessed nearly 20,000 images of child.
Wow. There it is. There it is. There's not going to be any apology or innocence here.
Abuse material, and he had produced his own child abuse material with several different victims, all 13 years old or younger. Throughout the course of the investigation, several of Chris's victims were identified and were completely unaware of his actions. According to official documents, Chris has a history going back to 2010, touching and filming young juvenile females. Chris Thompson was charged with lewd or lascivious by a person over 18 years of age upon a child less than 12 years of age. Lewd or lascivious by a person over...
So he was doing shit to all the guys, to adults also, young adults.
18 years of age upon a child 12 years of age or older, but less than 16 years of age, a second-degree felony, and 2 counts of video voyeurism. He pled guilty and was sentenced to a total of 50 years in a state prison. In a federal case, Chris was also charged with 3 counts of coercing a minor to engage in any explicit conduct for the purpose of producing a visual depiction and transmitting the visual depiction. He was also charged with 1 count of knowingly possessing matters which contained a visual depiction of a minor engaging in explicit conduct. Chris entered a plea of guilty to counts 1 and 3. Counts 2 and 4 were dismissed in accordance with the plea agreement. He was sentenced to 60 years in prison, which will run concurrent with his other sentence. Once released, he will be supervised for the rest of his life.
How do you explain to your wife that you're not guilty of those things? How? Guys, all I'm saying is we need to be more vigilant with our kids. Please, let's watch our kids. Let's take care of our kids. Let's be very cautious with our kids and who they play with. When you have them going to the neighbor's house or any other houses, try to be more vigilant about who's also in the house with them. I don't think you could ever be overprotective with a 5-year-old. Usually teenagers, they know how to talk. You know, it does happen. You let them you let them loose a little bit more. I think it was Idaho or Ohio. I think it was Idaho that just passed the law. I don't know if I was watching fake news, but just passed the law saying that if you molest a child, you don't get a second chance, and you should be executed, I think, by firing squad. They just passed the law. China also has been executing pedophiles. I am totally for it. I've been saying this, guys, for years. I think even since I was a teenager, I've been saying, why is it that pedophiles are not executed? All this that you have a problem, no, you don't have a problem. You were sent by the devil. It's like saying a serial killer has a problem because he can't stop murdering people. I think, guys, I totally believe that sex offenders, specifically pedophiles, should be given the death penalty, guys. I'm all for it. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Let me know if you don't believe that pedophiles should be given the death penalty, and not just in the States, not just in one state, all across the board. It should be a federal crime. It should be given a federal death penalty. Guys, you already know, man. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. May God help us all. Peace, love, and God bless.